In the 21st century, it's crucially important that you have the best antioxidant protection you can possibly get. Most people are familiar with the term antioxidant, but very few people actually understand antioxidants and their role. And of course, every company claims to have the best antioxidant product. Well, how do you prove that you have the best? Through scientific validation, of course. Using tests like ORAC-FL. ORAC stands for oxygen radical absorption capacity, and FL stands for fluorescence. That's what most companies do. They test their products in a test tube. They see how well they fluoresce. Then they equate this to a number, and they call that number a certain number of ORAC protection units. That's interesting, but not really meaningful when you're talking about human beings. The only way to know what's happening in a human being is to test a human being. That should make sense. In fact, what we did at Mannatech, after nearly 4 years of research into antioxidants, we found what we believed at that time, after 4 years of laboratory research, we believed that we had found the most synergistic and therefore the most effective antioxidant complex that you could possibly make. And we have a state-of-the-art research lab, so we felt very confident in this complex. But the next step was to test it in human blood. Laboratory testing was not sufficient. So we had not one, but 2 human clinical trials. And what did we do? Well, we had them take the product and we tested their blood to find out what their ORAC levels actually were. Remember again, ORAC is oxygen radical absorption capacity. And that's the capacity of any molecule to help your body to reduce the potentially harmful effects of free radicals, or what's known as oxidative stress. Oxidative stress accelerates the aging process. It decreases your quality of life, and it can actually decrease your health. It's very, very important then to have the best antioxidant you can. So we found that synergy was more important than megadosing, and we proved that by testing in human blood. Now, we followed the example of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and what they had done is tests in human blood using what's called serum ORAC. Serum means blood. And what they found was that by adding 5 additional servings of fresh fruits and vegetables to the daily diet, their ORAC levels went up by 13%. That's good. That's very good. And that does prove that fresh fruits and vegetables are very important to your health. However, with 2 capsules of Ambrotose AO, just 2, one in the morning, one in the evening, the average ORAC level increased by 37.4%. Now that's almost 3 times the protection afforded by adding 5 additional servings of fresh fruits and vegetables. That's pretty extraordinary for 2 tiny little capsules. It's a lot less expensive than the fruits and vegetables. It's a lot easier to take. Seems to be a simpler choice for the intelligent consumer. Ambrotose AO capsules are proven in scientific study to be the most effective antioxidant capsules known at this time. None of the other companies can compete with us in this area. And once again, of course, Ambrotose AO is a real food technology solution.